Hello everyone, this is Dwibs here, along with my two co-commentators, Shiroi and Teo.
I swear I'm totally here by my free will. No, I'm not.
and today
Same.
we're going to be doing a SCWRM Generations commentary. What is that commentary of? Why it's the worst film I've ever seen in my whole life. 2002's Ballistic Ecks vs. Sever, directed by Chaos. That's a pseudonym.
Appropriate.
Well, okay, that's a pseudonym. His full name is Vic Chaos Ianander. And written by Alan McElroy, the same guy who gave us such classics as Halloween 4 and The Marine.
Joy.
And,
yeah.
and Spawn.
Oh.
And it stars, well, it's not got a bad cast. It's got Antonio Banderas and Lucy Liu.
Poor Lucy Liu, but we'll get more. I'll get more to her when we start.
Yeah, basically the purpose of redoing this commentary is because A, the last one had a couple of issues with videos, and because I was actually looking into the production of this film, and there's been a couple of things I didn't know about the last time.
So which logo is what we need to start? Warner Bros.
Yeah, we're going to start just before the Warner Brothers logo. It's on a black screen.
Okay.
So we have to suffer because you're clearing shit up.
Yes, I am.
Thanks, please. Go ahead.
All right then. 3, 2, 1, click. 2002 was a pretty bad year for Warner Brothers, wasn't it?
Well, not really. They were releasing the Two Towers, I think.
That was New Lines, and then there was also Pluto Nash that year too.
Oh, well, wasn't 2003 Pluto Nash?
No, 2002.
Anyway,
as I was
movies?
saying, as I was saying, Lucy Liu seems to have been miscast in a lot of movies. At least I remember she was in the Charlie's Angels movies, and good lord, if they sucked.
Yeah, they did.
And this is the film she did in between those.
Lucy, you needed to fire agent.
Never mind that. What about poor Banderas?
Well, Banderas at least managed to kinda get back to his career, sorta.
He has a lot of good.
And sadly, I don't know if you know this, Dwibs, but recently Banderas, at least for 2 years straight, is doing commercials here in my country for fucking pastries. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
The poor sad guy has to talk to a robot chicken.
Ooh.
It's sad. Save him, please.
So yeah, problem one with the movie, the music. It
looks like a Crash Bandicoot level.
It's generic synth stuff, and the most baffling thing is it was done by Don Davis, aka the composer of the Matrix films. Oh, and Teo, did I mention that this film was produced by Franchise Pictures, the same lot that gave us Battlefield Earth?
Joy.
So it's not enough to give us a bad sci-fi film, now they're giving us bad action films. Oh, well, look, there's that woman off Mortal Kombat.
What are you doing here?
To be honest, her acting is not that much better than here than it is there.
I mean, then again, I'm thinking that if anyone, considering now they have a right to their games, I can imagine Warner Bros. Is the only one who can make a Mortal Kombat movie nowadays.
Maybe. Okay, while this is still getting to the first scene, apparently this film actually had a uncredited writer in the form of Peter Lenkov, who was mostly famous for creating the RIPD comic book series, and also was a producer on TV shows. So in case people were wondering why Lenkov didn't just write the RIPD film himself, this film is the reason. It did so horribly that he decided he didn't want to write any more Hollywood film scripts ever again.
Well, at least he knew when to fold them. Yeah. So what is this movie about? Like espionage?
What isn't it about? That's the big problem. This plot is so convoluted. It's hard to tell what you're supposed to focus on.
Right.
And immediately the bad guy of the film is a dick straight away, even before he's appeared on camera.
Oh, that guy's the bad guy?
No, really? no, she's calling the bad guy.
Oh, because she's working with the bad guy?
No, she's his wife.
Let me guess. They're gonna bomb their car.
About that. No, they just take the kid on orders from.
They just leave her like that.
Yeah, because why not?
That's not very polite.
Okay, there is. Okay, the only decent thing I can say about this film is the cinematography is not that bad. It does make Vancouver look like a nice place.
Oh, please, don't tell me that the kid like has a major role or something, and we need to see it on screen. What?
Well,
that came out
that
of
was
nowhere.
unexpected.
Oh, but by the way, get used to explosions. Chaos loves them just as much as Michael Bay.
Yay!
Also, why did you pull the child into the front of the car instead of, shielding them in the back?
Okay, now here comes the
Oh,
stupid.
It's the Ninja Turtles truck.
And also, yeah, this song was played a lot during films around this time.
Yeah, I remember it.
So, hang on, wait a minute. How do you know which car the kid's in?
Because he just.
She does.
She just does.
She doesn't
Yeah,
know.
this
I mean,
music hasn't aged well at all.
She could have blown the kid up or killed him by running the car over.
Is that William Shatner?
No.
Oh. No, yeah, it's too thin to be William Shatner.
Also, just fire your gun at nothing.
Guns akimbo. Ow! Oh!
Oh yeah.
So wait, that guy with the glasses is supposed to be one of the good guys?
Nah, he's just a lackey.
Oh.
Okay, apparently Chaos, the director, he claims that he was kind of locked out of the editing room, and that's why this film is just a complete jumbled mess.
Okay.
Apparently, I don't know if it's true or not. For all I know, he could be lying to cover his ass. Basically, Chaos is from Thailand, and this was only his second movie, and his first one made in the Americas. And
Let me guess. Are you an angel? No.
And they threw $70 million at this film. And considering as franchise pictures we're talking about, it made like 20 million.
I could say something even naughtier, but I don't want. Whatever, moving on.
Also, oh yeah, can you guess what Antonio Banderas' character is from this shot?
Noir detective.
I mean, just look at it.
Well, we're missing a saxophone and a monologue. Oh, the depressed ex-cop who just drinks his sorrows out or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, that beer is way too cured to be some, like, post-drunk beer. Weird. Of course, he's gonna kick their asses.
Wow, it's so cliche. Teo could predict them before they even happen.
Establishing character scene. I saw them a lot of times. Since he's supposed to be one of the two main characters, obviously we need a scene to showcase how big his dick is. Julio.
Yep, Julio. And there he is.
Hello.
I love how tolerant that guy is of people beating each other up in his bar. Yeah. The characters, okay, obviously, okay. This main character's name is Jeremiah X, half of X versus Sever.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Also, props to this movie to showcase that characters cannot talk while fucking smoking. Okay.
Yeah, who?
I guess the kid?
No, his... well, actually, I'll let the film try to explain it.
Sure.
Yeah, apparently, basically, his wife was supposedly killed, but she's alive.
Okay. Okay. No, I mean, was that the initial scene, the one we established that was his wife?
It's really it's really convoluted. You know, he's not gonna. And you just asked him that, and he said he doesn't know.
Well, he's Antonio Banderas. Maybe he didn't understood enough because he maybe doesn't know enough English at this point. I forgot, when was the I think the Mask of Zorro, the one with Anthony Hopkins, which year was made?
1998.
So it was 4 years after that, this movie, I mean.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
2 years before that other terrible Zorro movie. So again, even Antonio Banderas was going down with his career at this point.
Yeah, he's not taking
Really slow motion.
He's not taking the guy's job.
And not just that, the rain is not in slow motion. What?
Just noticed that.
Flashback. Basically, he's refused that guy's. He's refused that guy's offer.
Also, this isn't really a slow mo
sure
scene.
This is not like an unintentional comedy? Because I'm having a blast so far.
It's like the episode of Waterloo Road we watched. I think it was episode 2 where there was a rain sound effect, and it had clearly been raining during that day because they film on location, but there was no rain falling at the time of the bloody rain sound effect.
Oh, remember how adamant Banderas was at not taking the job? He's changed his mind now. He's taking the job.
Yeah.
Okay, out of nowhere.
He had a sentimental smoke in the rain, and you know that kind of.
Yeah. Then I got it. He wanted to walk out the film, but Chaos persuaded him to keep going, and yeah. But after this film, Chaos's career just died until I think like the next film he directed was a prequel to the live-action Tekken movie. So yeah, now this scene's picking up on the failed attempt to take the kid to that guy in the hat.
Okay. Wait, I think I can recognize this actor.
It's Greg Henry. He was actually in the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Greg Henry, right?
Greg Henry.
Okay. Because I may have seen it in other stuff anyway. Vision.
Did they? Shoot yourself.
Oh, apparently it was also in Star Trek Insurrection.
Poor guy. He's in both the worst misguided Star Trek film and he's in the worst film ever. That's amazingly sad. Do it, do it, do it.
Do it.
Is he gonna do it?
Persona! No. Doesn't work. What?
Yeah, go fire backwards.
I think this was the scene that I first saw from this movie.
Oh, hey.
Also, this other guy can recognize.
Yeah, it's Ray Park, aka Darth Maul.
Oh wait, so Mass Effect Andromeda saw this movie and thought firing guns backwards was a cool idea.
Yeah, basically, that's Ray Park, aka Darth Maul, and this film does show two things about him. He's good at martial arts, but he's a horrible actor.
Okay.
Oh, and did I mention that the American FBI are operating in Vancouver, Canada?
Secret base.
More like you're not supposed to be there. You have no jurisdiction in Canada. Apparently no one noticed this. Yeah, it's not, they're not pretending it's another
Prince
city.
of
It's actually in
Darkness.
Vancouver.
Dweebs, I'm not sure if Ray Park is Darth. Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah, he's Darth Maul.
Yeah, he is. I just read it here. Weird, it's not reporting in the film. Oh, it is. Sorry, my bad. That's because he's mostly also a voice actor. He worked for Mortal Kombat a lot.
Who did? Sorry.
Ray Park.
Ray Park.
Well, recently he voiced Aaron Black in Mortal Kombat X.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
So, what's wrong with just shooting them with a sniper rifle?
Too simple, I guess. Is that like a spider robot?
It's a nanobot. Basically, what they just said was...
Nano machine, son.
You shoot it into the victim, and you press a button, and it kills them.
Yeah, and you can control them or something, yeah.
No, it just kills them.
Yeah.
Pretty easily.
Hmm. Dot. I'm not sure, buddy.
Yeah, that's another problem with the film. Other than a decent fight scene with Ray Park at the end, the fight choreography is awful. It's really sloppy, and it feels like they didn't rehearse it. The worst example we're gonna see is with Banderas and Lou trying to fight each other.
Out of curiosity, did the director wanted to establish a franchise out of this?
But it's franchise pictures.
I guess. Why him? I mean, I get it. He's good, but aren't there any other that are also good?
Because he owes him a favor. Well, that, and he has that, and he's promised he's going to give him information on the whereabouts of his wife.
There she is. Poor Lucy.
Oh god, another thing wrong with the score of this film. Every single time Lucy Liu is on screen, they have this weird woman wailing in the background.
You mean kind of like in The Gladiator, where there's the chick goes like, yeah, every 5 seconds.
But it's like that every time she's on screen.
Maybe it's her internally screaming.
Why did I accept this role?
She's thinking to herself, oh god, I thought Charlie's
Please let me out. I get what we were going for. It's a traditional type of Chinese type of music, but good lord.
Good lord, is it terrible?
The only consolation I give myself is Davis did much better music in the 2 Matrix films.
Also, generic pills. But we don't
are
even
those
know what
pills or are they Smarties?
I get what they're doing, like he's drug addict or something, but come on. I get okay, well, these were like still the early 2000s, so drugs were still treated like these multicolored candies.
Hi, Mally.
Oh, let me guess. Let me guess. I really love my family, and especially enjoy to be alive. No, Dwibs?
Yes.
They're not pulling that? Oh, of course. Fucking damn it.
Yeah, get out of this business.
You know what is the media that actually managed to pull this trope actually and doing it right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil about which character, but Full Metal Alchemist did this, and he managed to do it right. Get it together, America.
Well, this came out before FMA, the anime, did.
Well, keep in mind the manga did it first, so it's still, I think, the end of the 90s, early 2000. I'll check.
Yeah, I don't know how old the manga is.
Keep in mind, Full Metal Alchemist is something produced by Square Enix of all people.
Is it really?
Yeah, Square Enix actually has a manga division. We do not have a lot of stuff.
Okay, guys.
But
Now we're
I didn't know that.
Now we're about to see the huge epic action that Chaos is capable of bringing to our screens.
Joy. Anyway, it started in 2001, so yeah, close to this movie.
Okay.
Smart bomb.
I love how they clearly went down.
They have
off
several snipers with a clear view on her head. Why we're not shooting? Fucking hell, man.
Because she's running, and as you know, if you run, nothing hits you.
They said take her alive, just shoot her in the leg.
Yeah. Is it really complicated? I mean, give it all the slack of you want. Every rain actually has an option for you to shoot a potential suspect in a dangerous scene in the leg, just to be sure.
All you have to do is shoot her in the leg or throw a tranquilizer.
Yeah, it's really bad when David Cage manages to be better than you.
Yeah.
Just tranquilize her or something, and then the movie will be over right here.
Yeah, just don't aim for her chest or her head, really.
Just shoot her knee or something.
Yeah.
Bust a kneecap. Slow-mo necessary.
That was a really
excitement.
Slow-mo.
It's like it's like a frame rate dropping.
Yeah.
The film Chaos is so adept at directing that the frame rate's dropping. How does that even happen in a movie?
Also, she's been able to hold all these guys with a semi-automatic machine gun. No. Can I tell you I'm British for the use of bloody? Also, she doesn't... hello there. I forgot where they are at this point, which city they are.
Vancouver.
Oh. Surprise this isn't made by Fox, because Fox loves shooting near Vancouver.
I don't get, like, so far, I don't get what annoys you so much, because this is more amusing and baffling to me.
Yeah, it's bad, but it's an enjoyable kind of bad.
Honestly, when every time I've seen this film, it just drains the life out of me.
Really?
Well, I get what you mean also, because there are scenes like the briefing that Kex had with the director earlier, which drags on and on and on.
Here we go.
What?
He gets blasted off the roof, falls down like it's Looney Tunes. Oh, it gets better. What happens? Hits the car.
I thought it would have exploded.
Oh, no, there you go.
Also, this music isn't helping.
At all. Batons? Are those like electrified batons?
Nope, regular batons.
No, you don't. These guys has actually armor. You should not be able to hurt them with them.
Remember, she's a trained agent. Who's
Fuck off.
That's no excuse.
And keep in mind, it's not because, oh, she's a woman. But because, again, these guys have armor. The regular batons have no effect because this armor is not just for projectiles. What?
It's a massive group of people,
okay.
And not one of them can hit her. Not a single.
I guess now we're in a traditional FPS game. She just found a turret section out of nowhere.
Speaking of game, this film got 2 Game Boy Advance games.
One on the Game Boy Advance, if you recall.
They both came out on GBA. The first one.
Weren't you supposed to record those?
The first one actually came out before the movie, a year before, based on an earlier script draft. And then the second one was more closely based on the movie. And those games are apparently miles better than this.
Okay, stop. Your directing is not better if you slow-mo everything. It's like in Death Race 2. Jesus.
Yeah, this is the kind of slow-mo that kind of suggests to me that they did the slow-mo in post. That's why it comes off as juddery.
My guess is... Oh, you know what my guess is?
What?
That the movie had a lot of scenes that actually were deleted, and they used the slow-mo on these just to pad out the length time of the movie, because the movie is like 90 minutes. That's traditional for a movie, especially in the early 2000s. But for all these
There's
slow-mo,
more
that means
slow-mo than
if
what you
I
would
get
normally
a
see in a
medium
movie.
if I get a medium even right now, because I don't know how the rest of the movie will be out, I can guess at least 1/3 of the movie is actually slow-mo. That means 30 minutes complexly.
All right. So the whole place has been cordoned off, and they're doing an investigation now.
Why there are flowers there? Vancouver. Oh, jeez.
But expert Banderas is
Feels a tremor in the force or something.
yeah, I guess.
Ooh.
Sick burn. These bullet holes tell me something. They were caused by bullets.
No. So?
Well, they're having a staring contest.
Of course you will.
Why? Shiroi, you still there?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
What?
So yeah, no one noticed her.
How?
Oh no, they showed. Honestly, I thought it would have been the main villain, surprise villain later on.
Yeah, and that's the last we see of him.
Really?
Yep.
I mean, they had that shot where he gives him like that vocal recorder thing, and we clearly see his ring.
Oh, hey
I
guys,
thought that
look,
would have been a clue.
This film's attempt at comedy.
What? Were those two trying to having sex in the alley?
Maybe, I don't know.
Hollywood rule of thumb: people do not want to have sex in alleys. Stop doing that, okay? It's just right in the open. Everyone noticed
like,
that.
The fact that we have to explain this to you is a problem.
Hey guys, do you notice what the license plate says on the back?
Bad.
No.
Bad.
No.
She has an attitude.
She's bad. Oh. And he survives this.
Okay.
Ding.
Sometimes you need to see things from another perspective.
Don't you just love how completely out of sync that shot was?
Yeah, it was clearly redubbed.
Yeah. Also, yeah, the cops arrive, but then they leave because
reasons.
Yeah. This film was made by monkeys.
Monkeys with typewriters.
Yeah.
On AK now, it sounds like a Spyro level instead. Seriously.
Are you
Okay.
sure this is a movie or a video game? Like the frame rate dropping.
Yeah,
the
the turret section.
music.
Really?
Oh, what have I done with my life?
Oh, jeez. Okay, are we having our first encounter between these two?
Yep.
Okay, impress me. Who? Oh no, not Chinese guy.
Nope, he survives.
Really? Oh, right, I guess he has armor.
Yeah, he has a vest.
I had a Bible, thankfully.
No.
What?
Yeah, we're coming up to it now. The worst fight scene in the movie.
So I guess after this the movie improves.
No.
Oh.
But why'd you throw your shotgun away?
Yeah, shotguns are used for close range. What? You do realize you're pointing your gun at their... Whatever. What? Why did she got triggered by this?
She hates the word hurry.
Also, this choreography.
Yeah. So, Shiri, what do you think of this amazing fight
She's
choreography?
verbed, I think.
No, she's still watching. It's just background noise.
Oh. I guess Manna is enjoying this too, I guess. Oh.
Well, it's not
Don't-
meta, but yeah. But all I'll
Dwibs,
say
Dwibs.
is that choreography was slowed down quite a bit.
Dwibs,
Yes?
Everything looks so floaty.
don't tell me they kiss by the end of the movie.
No, they don't.
Oh, thank God, at least for that. That shot was worrying me.
Oh, by the way, guys, remember they want her alive
Yeah, why they're also trying to kill Banderas?
because he's working against them.
Well, let me guess, it's expendable or something.
Yeah.
Also, no. Wee. See, he didn't have to slow his. Oh,
Yeah. Remember, she cut the thing.
yeah,
That's
but that
gonna hurt on the impact
I
of
mean
your foot.
that
by the
works
way.
only
That's gonna...
that works only in Errol Flynn movies, not here.
And that was the only fight scene they have in the whole movie.
Wait, really?
What?
Not even like a climactic scene
Nope.
at the end or anything? Really?
That's like taking the worst aspect of Batman v Superman and the Michael Bay Turtles movie and combining them.
Remember, the film's called X.
Wait a minute, did
Ballistic Ecks
Michael
versus
Bay did a
Sever.
Turtles movie as well?
Two.
No, he
Oh,
only
jeez.
produced them, but yeah.
Basically, the
Yeah.
problem with the second movie is that they bring Rocksteady and Bebop in the movie. Awesome. They just have a small fight scene in the middle of the movie and that's it.
Yeah, but at
Oh.
least the film isn't called Bebop versus Rocksteady. This film's called Ballistic Ecks versus Sever. So you
That's what they say. It brings also the worst aspect of Batman v Superman. They just only have a single fight and it's fucking horrible.
Well, and they butchered the characters from what I heard, so...
Well, it would be interesting if Banderas at the end screams to her, "Morph!" Oh!
Also, you don't know how to look after children, do you? Well, neither do I, but still.
I still enjoy being alive.
don't worry, he doesn't die either.
Oh, but you told me before he does die.
No, it's that Martine guy. You're the one who got shot in the chest.
Oh. Gee, I wonder.
Ha!
Hello, this is the expression of Bandera. It's almost as if he forgot his line.
Oh, apparently, in one of the 86 different drafts of this script, Sever was originally meant to be a man.
Okay.
So they changed it to a woman because...
Honestly, for the role that they were giving to the character, it wouldn't have changed that much if it was a man or a woman.
Yeah.
I guess gender equality.
I don't know.
In 2002, I don't know.
Well, I'd say inequality, considering she's handing all their asses to them.
So Julio just narrowly...
Don't you see she's a strong, independent woman?
I fucking hate that too.
So Julio just barely survived. The bullet was like a few inches off his heart, but we're still never going to see him again, so...
Oh.
Huh.
Also, again with the nanomachines.
Yeah, basically, this is the scene where X and Sever do a little bit of research on each other, as well as their mission objectives.
Okay. So
remember the nano chip is actually in the kid.
Oh, they planted it in the kid.
Yeah, they're gonna smuggle it into Canada to go to. I don't know.
And they also had to be sure it doesn't like explode it or something.
Yeah. They have a set time. They have a set time limit before he dies, but they never say what it does if the time runs out. Does the nanomachine explode, or does it dissolve and the poison goes into him?
So what is she gonna do to him now?
She's going to...
She's using a Star Trek
Yep. Oh, and now...
I can't.
They've literally just shown... Yeah, they literally just showed that dangerous nano device being taken out of the kid.
Wait, what?
Yep, now there's no tension. You know the kid's going to be fine.
That took seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, there was some suspension of disbelief when Brendan Fraser took out that scarab in the first Mummy movie, but this is ridiculous, especially in comparison to that.
Now there's... But what little tension there was is now completely gone. We know the kid's going to be fine, and we know she's going to use it on the bad guy later, so...
So she has a single projectile with the nanomachine inside it.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Anyway, now for research time.
Bet she's the only person in this movie with good aim.
It's time for some good old Hollywood hacking.
And they're suspended because...
There she is. And there he is.
Sever X.
Roll credits.
Ding!
I guess.
Access denied.
There we go.
Bypass code.
Again, I already mentioned it.
Oh my god! That woman from earlier is actually Banderas' wife.
Wait, what? So Banderas is the father of that kid?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's...
And Sever had a family of her own.
But let me guess, they all got killed.
Yes.
Of course. And now it's personal.
Yeah, and this is how they died.
A nuclear bomb? What?
The house got blown up.
Yeah, that's enough internet for today.
Yeah. You've entered that part of the internet. You need to go to sleep.
Again. Put your hands up. Really?
Yeah, they're arresting Banderas for shooting Martine, even though they quite clearly saw that he didn't shoot Martine.
So is everyone in this movie a moron, or
Yep.
what? Oh.
Of course.
Oh,
We just need some brainless conflict.
oh, fun fact: the cop that arrested him is played by Brian Drummond, who is a prolific voice actor in Canada.
Yeah, I remember him. I guess he still needed to pay his bills. That close up. Yeah, clearly someone with the. I really understand. Or oh, she's the origami killer apparently.
But she's Chinese.
Origami.
Be quiet, I'm busy doing my origami collection.
Anyway, I can see the fact that the director was not in charge at all in the editing of his movie.
Allegedly, that's what Chaos says anyway.
Well, that's what I'm seeing also, because I can see the way he directed the movie, but I can also see how the editing manipulates some of the scenes, like with all that slow motion and that close up earlier, which was really out of place. Okay, best conversation ever.
I just love how into it Lucy Liu is, don't you guys?
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm just glad I got subtitles on my copy because Banderas mumbles his lines half the time.
Let me guess. You need to free me because I'm the only one who can help you out of the situation.
Yep.
That was pretty much at the beginning of a movie, just in reverse.
See, even he's pointing out how incompetent they are. We want her alive.
Jesus.
Because nobody can follow instructions, apparently.
Nope.
I really wonder which is more incompetent, this guy or the police corps of Soliana.
Well, there seemed to be no security around that festival, so...
Yeah. Now, Banderas, in order to pass, you have to guess which one of us is the captain.
Psst, totally not me, I swear.
How threatening.
Moving on.
So yeah, Banderas now is being he's going to be carted off and go into the summer. Meanwhile, back at the house of Gant.
Hmm? Then why did you came here? Also, lady, you just let them took your baby out of you like a complete idiot at the beginning. I mean, I remember, she was practically paralyzed out of nowhere.
What a nice supportive family.
Boss!
Oh, God, okay, oh god. Now coming up is one of the most incompetent bits of filmmaking I've ever seen.
Well, I can already see one. You usually don't color your buses of black.
Now I'm talking about just basic filmmaking.
Okay.
All right, so Banderas is all handcuffed up in the prison car, being carted off to jail.
Oh, it's a prison car. Oh, of course.
So he's picking the left handcuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Let me guess. He frees with the right one first.
Let's see.
I need to see the scene. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah. Editing problem. They probably mirrored the scene wrong for some reason.
No, they didn't. They didn't. He was clearly picking the left one, and the right one came off.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, really?
Yeah. So basically, the filmmakers can't tell left from right.
What the fuck? Also, I may have another guess. Probably during the scene, the handcuffs were not actually tied, and accidentally it fell off before he could pick, actually, and they just went with that take.
I don't know, but really, they could have just done another take.
He survives this.
Yeah, he's basically Superman in this film.
Also, is that a grenade launcher?
Yep.
Okay. Oh no, it's a Tommy gun. Okay. Oh no, I don't even know what that is, man.
Yeah, chaos is. You know that phrase "style over substance."
Yeah.
I think chaos took it to extremes.
Extreme.
And now, coming up is the worst bike chase in movie history.
Really?
Yep.
Again with the music. Why did she stop? Oh, she's just turning. Okay.
Can you feel the tension?
It's just like Matrix 2.
The only way you could dumb it down even more is if they were on pedal bikes.
Seriously, look how slow it is.
Yeah.
Like, in scenes like this, aren't you supposed to be going well over the speed limit?
Yeah, they're so slow they actually blend in with the traffic.
Yeah.
Oh, were they afraid to break the law, to break the speed limit? You're filming a movie!
I guess
You're
Canada
in a chase
is very
sequence,
restrictive.
you're not late for work.
Oh shit!
Oh, well, that was...
I love how the bike fell over in one shot, and yet in the very next one it was standing up straight. Also, are there supposed to be sirens on those undercover police cars?
I have no idea.
I don't want to go over 60.
Oh, so now she accelerates.
Now they're speeding up a bit. Too late for that.
Now when there's no one around. How convenient.
They're being cautious.
Why did she went off?
Because she wants to blow up more stuff.
Okay, how many grenades does that thing have?
And now the Prometheus School of reversing away
Running
from
away from...
things.
Yeah.
Oh yay, more car toys for me to blow up.
Okay.
He could just stop.
Well, that's what he did, I guess.
He could be flying through the air. Whee!
Simultaneously! That's some choreography shit right
How
there.
are they twirling through the air?
No idea.
Oh, what a spectacle.
I can see my career flashing before my eyes.
I miss when I was just in the first Spy Kids movie. So does she finish him off?
Let's see.
Do it.
Go on, kidding me. It's not like my career can get any worse at this point anyway.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
And she's also giving him the nanomachine bullet.
No, she didn't.
Oh, okay, that's another clip, okay. But still, what's with this sudden humanity?
Did I mention this script went through like 1 billion drafts?
Yeah, I don't understand how it can go through so many.
And yet still be shit.
That's for a simple reason. Aside from the fact that I'm having a blast through how cheesy and stupid this movie is, the plot so far, honestly, is really boring. But when you try to take him seriously,
Yeah,
The cheesiness is the only thing that's making this enjoyable, really.
it's pretty much a Jason Bourne ripoff.
the biggest criticism thrown at this movie is that it's one of those rare bad movies where you can't even have fun with it.
I don't know.
Some fun with it.
Yeah, Dwibs, I don't know.
And there's also there's a reason why this film has the most how do I phrase this? It's got the highest amount of reviews for a 0% movie on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh. Then again, we're practically almost halfway through, so maybe anything can happen. Well, of course. Does that face look like of a person who can be trusted? I mean, might as well read on that huge, god damn it, that huge head of him, I'm a rapist.
Till the well, we know he's safe now, so there's no tension in this whole 12 hours remaining bit.
Well, they don't know.
But we know. The audience, the audience. Well, what little audience went to see this at the cinema, though?
So wait, there was pasta, jelly, and
Chocolate
what else?
cake.
What kind of shitty meal is that? I know it's prison. I know it's prison and everything, but good lord, Sever, sped up your taste.
Yeah, I mean,
hell, I think prisons have some standards.
Hell, the kid's not gonna die from the bullet from the nanomachine.
He's gonna die from food poisoning.
Yeah, he's gonna die from diabetes.
Diabetes.
And now we're about to get the heartfelt, heartwarming reunion between Ecks and Katana.
Okay.
A library.
Jellyfishes. Excitement.
Oh, and apparently this was the last film role that Talisa Soto, the actress here, did for quite a few years. So it's bad when this film does more damage to your career than Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
I really don't want to know what they did to that poor beluga to attract his attention there. Because remember, every time you see an animal in a movie or a TV series that does something weird, you have to remember he's being domesticated that way, and they're tempting him with food or something.
But wait a minute, I just remembered actually. How does a Spanish guy plus a Puerto Rican woman make a white kid?
genes. It can still happen, and it's really rare. The problem is that the movie hasn't established if any of these guys had white parents.
Yeah, so for all we know...
To avoid a huge and very boring biology lesson, if you have white parents, if you're about grandparents, but your parents are not white, you still have a chance to turn out to be white.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, this is the backstory of how X and his wife thought the other had died.
Okay. There it is.
That music. He's the bad guy.
I couldn't tell, Dwibs. I swear, that guy seems completely legit to me.
Yeah, so basically, when Banderas, quote-unquote, died, she married the bad guy, and it's not clear whether she was already pregnant with Michael.
So the child could be the son of a bad guy, potentially?
No, the son is... He's the son of Banderas, actually.
They mentioned that quite a lot earlier. Well, they didn't mention it, but they showed it to us.
It's stupid. It's really... I don't understand.
Although aside from that, this movie does a whole lot of telling and not a lot of showing.
Yeah, I mean, this is Chaos's first and last big film in Hollywood, because his first film was some random film back in Thailand. Also, with the whole stuff about executive meddling and all that, for all that the guy who founded Franchise Pictures claims to have set up the studio to give directors and actors the chance to make their passion projects and stuff like that, there's quite a lot of executive meddling, I've heard. Though that's to be though I mean, considering the guy before creating the studio ran a nightclub business.
No. Sorry, if you need to do slow motion, don't do him with this dialogue. Come on.
Also, she didn't notice the remote. You could clearly hear the beeping from the remote.
Oh, jeez. So? Oh, okay. See, he's gonna challenge Liam Neeson. Okay. Then again, the original Taken was made in 2003, so I think.
What, Taken?
Yeah, the first one.
Taken was 2007.
Sorry, my bad.
Now they're doing slow-mo just for running down the pavement.
Slow-mo is supposed to be reserved for epic explosion shots.
It reinforces my theory. Unnecessary slow-mo to pad out the movie to compensate for deleted scenes. Hi there, sweetie.
I have to wonder what the original script was like.
Well, the first game based on this. The first game that came out a year before this film was based on an earlier script draft, so something must have gone horribly wrong.
Oh, so the game came first?
Yeah, well, the first game did. The second game was based more on this movie and came out at the same time.
Again, we were probably really confident to turn this into a huge franchise. Kind of like, basically, Shiroi, well, it didn't start it immediately, but with Yu-Gi-Oh! There were a lot of video games, especially based around the first major series that were either what-if scenarios of the stories, or they were like a retelling with using different rules than the one used in that particular moment. Also, green screen is obvious.
Mm-hmm. I read the script.
What can you tell me about the Reapers?
That's a bit too obvious.
Script.
I mean, seriously, the effects have not been completely bad so far, but this is just a punch in the face.
This is the worst of them all.
Yeah.
Like, even with the terrible frame rate drop, I mean.
Oh, sorry, Lucy, I forgot my line.
Which city is this one?
Vancouver. It's all in Vancouver.
Still Vancouver!
Yes, all in Vancouver. More origami.
Also, this kid hasn't spoke a single line.
He said thank you.
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, I was going to fear it was going to have the opposite effect. It was going to be one of those child actors who cannot shut the fuck up and they're not good at
He barely had any
acting.
dialogue.
Yeah, I know. I guess I misjudged him in the wrong direction. So I guess we're now heading to the climax.
Yep.
30 minutes away from the movie.
So, what was that, Shiroi?
I said, of which apparently there isn't really one.
Oh. Chaos will try his best to excite you.
Okay.
I was moping in my trailer, thinking
Also,
to myself.
I see some symbolism. He has a beluga plushie.
I was in my trailer thinking to myself, oh god, how did I end up in a film worse than Mortal Kombat Annihilation?
Yeah, I take it back. This child still cannot act. I get it. No one can I mean, not everyone can still be A.D. Joe Osmond. But come on.
I mean, I was gonna say, it's like, yeah, the children haven't really spoken much during this, and now it's like, can the children stop talking?
Yeah, now we know why. Hello, I'm your daddy.
Someone's using the elevator. Oh, it's Lucido.
Who also hasn't really said, like, has she said anything at all?
Don't you see, Shiroi? Her independence means she's of little words.
Honestly, in this film, I think she's just as bad as the kid. Whenever she speaks.
Honestly, is there any good character? Maybe the Chinese guy, but we never see him again, I guess.
He's at the very end.
Oh.
Let's say I'm still in the movie. Also, that elevator is so impractical.
But it looks cool.
What kind of establishment even is that? I get that she reconverted it into her secret lair, but what was supposed to be like a factory? Also, I get, yeah, we stand to a training montage of arming.
Some women buy shoes.
It's, I guess it's because the fact that some women have their hobbies, and one of the stereotypes is that they want to have shoes of any kind. Oh, there you go. I see. She's not that different from me.
Parallels everywhere.
Parallels are amazing. Well, when done right. Okay, setting up montages don't take this long.
You know what reminds me, Dwibs? It reminds me how they made, the Deadpool movie made fun specifically at this. kind of
Yeah,
scene.
yeah, like when
probably.
it was loading up, but then
He packs up every single gun he can, but when he forgets them in the taxi.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
He's
no,
like, "Oh shit!"
yeah. Well, that was because they didn't have the budget to do that kind of scene. So
Obviously. Well, that's what it's kind of what they say with comedians. Accidents actually may be turned into. Is he placing landmines?
Yep.
Of course, we gotta need to rig the battlefield before.
Now, y'all just need to remember where you put them.
Of course. This reminds me, Dwibs, those games you mentioned, what kind of genre they are?
FPSs.
On the Game Boy Advance, ugh.
Wait, FPS is on the... What?
On the GBA.
That does not compute. At all.
What a dick.
I'll have to see if there's footage on YouTube of those afterwards, because I can't imagine FPS on the GBA at all.
Well, let me guess, he's gonna kill him for insubordination or something. Urgh. Could I talk with my teeth more clenched?
Wow, I love how he just admitted that his plan was stupid. Your job is to fix my messes.
Sure. Uh.
And now another music cue that was used in many films around this time.
Okay. Wee.
You know, here's an idea. Why don't you shoot ahead of her? She might run into one.
Not just that, you showed that you had snipers in the past. Use them again. Instead of just blowing shit up at random.
But blowing shit up is cool.
I guess.
You know it's bad when Michael Bay does explosions better. Oh, where is he? The song's telling you to go.
You could have just waited a bit.
Well, Chaos has a $70 million budget. He's not going to let it go to waste.
No, I mean, for her, she gotta wait for the bad guys to be a bit closer.
Banderas does. Well,
there we go.
Whee!
Also, no, this is not Breath of the Wild. Even with enough explosive, a trained Waggles does not jump into the air like that.
And more explosions. Teo.
Yes.
Would you say up till this point, what would you say Banderas' worst film was?
Oh. Up until 2002, you mean?
Yeah.
Let me check his filmography. I actually need to remember.
I should rephrase that. Any Banderas film you've seen before?
Yeah, I get. Oh, well, I saw them. Hold on, give me a second. I saw them before before this movie, but I saw them also when he did. And well, I guess I guess Spy Kids 3. If I forgot if he was in that one.
He's only in it for like 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, so I guess it doesn't count. Um, well, I guess the 13th Warrior, but even then I don't really hate him or that movie. It's just bad up until this movie I've never seen
Guys, take cover.
it's a complete bad movie with Antonio Banderas in it, with a bad Antonio Banderas performance. Yeah, Spy Kids count, but his role was pretty minimal in there, just like you saw.
So, yeah, 2 American cops had were standing there completely exposed trying to reload their weapons, and Banderas just shot them.
Oops. I mean, can Shrek the Third count? Because he was
Well,
voicing
he had-
Puss in
he
Boots
had-
in those movies.
He had more of a role there, yeah.
Ah, get it. It seems almost as if we shoot at each other, but in reality we're shooting at the bad guys. Oh.
Shiroi, how do you feel about this film so far?
She still burped.
Alright. Remind me to ask her again when she comes back.
Mm-hmm. More slow-mo!
Not that she's missing a whole lot. Not every scene has to be in slow-mo, guys.
Don't you see? It's artistic.
Autistic. What if it were X? What would you have done then if you shot him by mistake?
Okay, well, here's the thing, Dwibs. Okay, I don't remember how much of a big role he had because we saw it together, but I can tell you that answer your question now. The worst tournament that I saw before this one can be counted definitely as The Expendables 3.
Yeah. Funny enough, it's actually one of the better things in that movie.
Yeah. Oh, a cable.
Tripwire.
Okay, what I miss?
Question from Dwibs.
Okay.
Okay, 1, explosions. 2, what do you think of this film so far?
I would say for how bad this movie is, like, I've seen movies that have annoyed me more.
Well, the thing, why I think this film is the worst film I've seen, because action's my favourite genre, and yet this film does everything.
Okay.
This film does everything wrong.
Yeah, I can see that. Basically, Dwibs, aside from the fact that I'm laughing at the cheesy stuff, to quote, I think Jeremy Jensen style of review, we did one of those movies where you forget in T-minus minutes.
You know, for like, unlike with video games, for movies, I don't really have a favorite genre. You know, I just prefer to look at a movie like as on an individual basis. Like, for me, like, there are some things like I can enjoy in this movie, like the cheesiness and stuff, whereas a movie like No Country for Old Men is boring to all goddamn hell, and I think is a worse movie to me personally than this.
Sorry for a second, Sherry. Is he really that stupid? He just stepped on one of his own landmines.
See, that's what I said earlier. Remember where they are.
I don't know. I don't know whether it was deliberate or not.
I get it. It's a trick or something, but
oh, guys, a plot twist.
Oh.
Also, that it hasn't gone off yet, has it? Unless I missed that.
No, I need to step his foot up in order to make it
okay. So apparently,
I thought you just have to stand on them. I didn't.
No, it functions as pressure. You activate it at first with your pressure, and when you get up, they explode.
So apparently he was under another name, but he faked his death, and now he's known as Robert Gant, and that's how he became the head of the DIA.
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
No one.
I mean, we don't need this plot twist. We know you're a bad guy. We don't need that. Ooh, I was this other guy. My name is Antonio Banderas. You killed my
And I'm
life.
fine.
Prepare to die. Oh, it was a fake out, of course. Oh, it wasn't.
No, it just set off every other one somehow.
No, that's not how it works.
Also, one explosion hits him in the face.
Oh.
Okay, that was stupid. Yeah, he should be dead. Those are metal pipes.
Yeah,
Well,
and
Teo-
that
Teo-
explosion literally hit him in the face.
Teo, he survived being hit by a car and from being nearly blown up in a prison bus.
No, he just didn't.
Paradox.
Of course. No, he couldn't survive that. Let's not go check it.
Oh, and he survived being thrown off a bike.
Oh no, well, someone else is checking. Okay, finally.
Ugh, why did they think that was a good idea?
Why did he remove his...
It was hot in there.
What if they decide to put a cap in your head just to make sure? Yeah, just to make sure that
Well,
you're dead.
honestly, I commend this henchman because at least he was trying to shoot before actually checking.
Yeah, I didn't think they'd have the brains to do that. Honestly.
Rest in peace, generic book. You made my day a bit brighter.
And yeah, and of course he survives this.
Of course.
And another
You know, that reminds me of that Speed Racer episode where just practically ends with Speed using a rocket launcher to bust in a metal door of a Finland's lair.
Yeah. Careful, what if you shoot the kid?
They probably clearly don't care at this point. I remember the bad guy saying in the beginning, "Oh, if they hate him, it just will be like they will be reunited with his family or something."
Well, that's morbid.
Well, he's the bad guy. What do you think?
But don't you see?
Oh, they're standing in the water, so electric.
If you hit someone, that's going too far.
Also, you're not Batman. You can't just vanish like that.
So, is the second in command gonna die? Because, I don't know, it doesn't seem the guy to be completely bad.
He's the main lackey. Okay, now coming up is honestly the best fight scene in the movie.
Wow, really? And it's not between X and Sever.
No, it's between Sever and Ray Park.
But we need a montage where we throw off each other's weapons because we need to show how big our dick are. Oh
Okay.
no, it's actually a knife fight now. Okay.
Okay, when I say
Don't bring a gun to a knife fight.
Okay, when I say it's the best fight scene in the movie, I'm crediting more Ray Park and his martial arts skills.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but he didn't do his Darth Maul flip, so no. Also,
oh no, he's
that
gonna do the flip.
Okay. There we go. All we just need is some Duel of Fates in the background.
Say he's still got his fighting skills.
Well, he's an actor, but he clearly knows fighting choreography.
Yeah, he knows fight choreography. It's just a pity he can't act.
Has he ever been the director of choreography in some movies?
I'm not sure. But again,
he should be credited like that. He knows his stuff.
He's a good fighter, he just can't act. I think that's why in the G.I. Joe movies...
Yeah.
And also why in Star Wars Episode 1 is like one line of dialogue.
That was dubbed over.
Oh, really?
You know it's
That's
bad.
sad. That's really sad.
You know it's bad when George Lucas knows he knows how to when to dub over somebody.
And over a single line.
Or 2 lines.
Oh, true.
You'd think it wouldn't matter, because, I mean, it's not like it's an entire scene, but...
Oh, let me guess. He's gonna die by being thrown in that pool of hot water.
I was gonna say, I think this is why in the G.I. Joe movies he was in, he was a mute character.
Finish him!
Oh, I'm busy.
Ugh. Oh, snap.
Youch.
Ooh, snap. You've already...
Grenade!
Oh, so the water and grenade.
Yeah. Damn it, you killed my best henchman.
They're so hard to replace.
It's not like it didn't have hundreds of them.
And he cuts the power and that... Oh wait, it lowers...
Some reason makes the elevator go down. But wait,
Like,
didn't Sever actually hit the cables before with their gun? Or wait, those were different cables?
I don't know.
Also, if you cut the power, like the elevator should stop in its tracks, right? Not come back down.
The script, I can't think of anything. A toy plasma gun.
Oh, yeah, right, he still thinks he's infected.
Yeah. This would have been more tenseful if we didn't know this. If we didn't know that he doesn't have the thing.
I can imagine already the title of the video: "Ultimate Prank Gone Wrong."
Yeah, that apparently dangerous infection was done away with in seconds, with zero pain involved. Like,
Yeah. No. Yeah, language in front of a kid.
yeah. Keep it clean, guys.
Gee, guys, I wonder what the result of this is going to be. And
Nothing!
it's not there.
Oops.
Da-da.
Where are they?
Oh god. Okay, here's another silly bit coming up.
Okay.
After we get past the choir lady.
Does this guy get phased by anything?
He does.
Also, Banderas' eye bags. Jesus.
It's like Banderas did this without. He filmed this entire movie without sleeping.
He couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
Still got nothing on Hino, though. Oh. Huh.
Now you're infected.
And his expression doesn't change.
Here we go.
Okay, so what's she gonna do to him? Explodes.
Nope. That thing injects some kind of poison into him and he dies.
Lame.
Yeah.
I wanted to see his head explode. Come on. Fist of the North Star style.
But this is, but Teo, this is a gritty action movie. A gritty action movie with lots of explosions and twisting.
Done in a time when PG-13 meant nothing. Okay.
This is a gritty one with twirling mid-air cars and Looney Tune style falls and stuff like that.
So what's gonna happen now?
Well done, Banderas, and you've managed to save your wife and your kid. You've blown up half of Vancouver, but you still did it.
Don't remember, Canada is not even a real country anyway. Okay. How are we gonna justify all those dead policemen?
They were
Oh, there's
working
the
for
Chinese
bad
guy.
guys. But she's still a killer.
Yeah. Is that elevator like an escape route or something?
Well, if it were an escape route, I'm just wondering why. Well, again, I can understand why. Yeah, actually, no. The wife and the kid couldn't have taken it because there was the whole place was exploding around them. Look at the nice view of Vancouver.
Visit Vancouver. Drink some maple syrup with us.
And please emote for once in your life. Seriously, she's so wooden.
Also, Lucy, fire agent, please. No!
Ah!
Jesus, no! And that's it?
And she leaves behind the origami, so she's the origami killer.
Of course. Origami.
So, Shiroi, this is actually a secret prequel to Heavy Rain.
Of course. Oh.
And we end with a sappy song.
Of course.
Visit Vancouver, please.
I beg you. No one pays visit to us. Oh god, it's over.
So, that was Ballistic Ecks versus Sever. Shiroi, you go first. What are your final thoughts?
Shiroi? Well, alright, I'll go first anyway.
Okay.
This movie is hilarious. I mean, at least for like 80% of it. It's charmingly fun in a weird way.
Can you hear
Because...
him? Okay. Yeah.
No, we hear you. Well, I'll still going first anyway.
Yeah, sure.
Again, these action scenes are actually quite hilarious for how stupid they are. All these slow-mos, the weird death scenes, all the coordination of those two cars spinning. God. But if I have to judge the movie on a technical standpoint without these things, this movie is fucking boring. It tries to do this spy story again, a Jason Bourne ripoff, but it doesn't have a bone. It doesn't have a spine to go through. Every plot point is just presented in a way that's, oh, here's this, now there's that. And as we've mentioned, the main conflict between the two main title characters happens 1/3 of the movie in. It's bland, it's forgettable, and it's never mentioned again because when they become best friends for some reason. I guess we didn't even need the word Martha at this point. And also the bad guy is obviously evil. His motivation is just he's a dick. No, it's not right. So yeah, technically speaking, this movie sucks on every major way possible, and as I mentioned, it ruined the careers of everyone involved. Thankfully, Lucy Liu still recovered even after the Charlie's Angels movie. She did Kung Fu Panda, so that was it.
I think Banderas has a couple of good films after this too.
Yeah, even he did. Aside from what he's doing right now in my country, please stop, Antonio, if you're hearing this. The rare chance. Anyway, still really a bad movie, but it's been enjoyable for me. So I guess that's nothing to lose.
I guess.
Go ahead, Shiroi.
So you go first. First.
Next.
I'm confused right now.
But yeah, this movie has completely fried your brain. But anyway, I expected this to be a complete bullfest from what Dwibs told me previously, but honestly, there were some enjoyable bits, and I mean enjoyable for all the wrong reasons. There's strange editing choices, the action sequences and the dialogue, the at times unfitting music. But yeah, apart from that, that was mostly a credit to the first half of the movie, though the second half was very drawn out. And it's the fact that they had to they seem to have cut a lot out. It's they didn't need a lot of what was in there still. It's there was too much too much telling and not a lot of showing, like I said. And well, like I said, this is a bad movie, but I won't agree with Dwibs that it's the worst thing I've ever seen, because at least I was able to sit through this without wanting to fall asleep. And I'm done.
Alright, so that's now it's my turn then.
Are you standing still of whatever you said in the previous run?
Yeah, I still maintain that this film is an absolute dumpster fire. And it's still the worst thing I've seen. But it does help. I think it helps that you have friends to watch with.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like with Speed 2. Speed 2 was a bit more bearable to watch because I was watching it with others, whereas the first time I saw it by myself. And it's the same thing. It was the same thing the first time I saw it with Jover and Teo. No, sorry, Jover and Pedro. Sorry. And it's the same with you two guys. You actually helped make this a bit more bearable.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's still a fucking awful movie. The action is terrible. The choreography is an absolute mess. All the actors, even Banderas, who's usually a lot better than this, are boring. And yeah, the plot's stupid, and basically, aside from the cinematography, which was actually decent, literally everything about this film, even the title, is absolute garbage. And no wonder this guy didn't make a film after this for a good while. So, yes, that was Ballistic Ecks vs. Sever. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will never have to talk about this movie ever again.
Well, you'll need when you actually record the games.
Well, yeah, the two.
I'm not touching those.
The two GBA games. Don't worry, I'm doing them. So we'll see you for the next film.
See ya.
See ya.